Hello, welcome to Bread FC, the home of profitable trader. And today I will be diving straight into the point and sharing with you guys what I have decided to tame and tag the secret winning formula. You need to understand that there are three basic components that comprises together to form the winning formula, the winning secret formula, or the secret winning formula, right? And number one on this is your technical analysis, your risk management, and your trading psychology. This is not for advanced traders. This is for newbies, newcomers. If you just started trading like yesterday or today, this video is for you. Right. So number one, technical analysis. What is technical analysis? Technical analysis is the art and science of using price chart patterns and indicators to predict the market movement, right? So you know the direction of the market movement. The key concept of this is the trend. For you to be able to recognize the market in its uptrend or downtrend, because once you feel that, you're really setting yourself for a loss. The moment you miss the trend, you're on the wrong side of the bus, and that's a loss. Now, what do you need to know? Another concept of it is the support and resistance. This is also part of technical analysis. This is price level where the market reacts, either bouncing or breaking through, right? Support and resistance, just like this table. This is a support. If I want to get up, this helped me get up. So the support level bounces the market up, and then the resistance is like if I jump to the ceiling and I hit my head here, it's going to push me down. That's how the market works. Support helps you take to the upside, and then the resistance bring you down to the downside. There's a whole lot of other things people like to use, like the indicators, right? I subjectively, I don't really like to use the indicators because I feel the indicators are a little bit delayed, right? The indicators play out after price action has taken place, right? So I prefer price action, right, which is another key concept. So the price action concept is like reading the candlesticks pattern, where the flags, the head and shoulders, and all of that. So that's it. What is the goal of technical analysis? The goal is to time your entries and exits with precision and confidence. So the moment you understand this, it helps you and it directs you straight into what you need to do. Number two on my winning formula is what I call risk management. Look, I cannot overemphasize on risk management. Why? Because this is what keeps you in the game. Without it, the best of the best of the best of the best of the best strategy will fail. You need risk management to know what you're doing. You might want to ask, what do I risk per trade? Per trade, you should not be risking more than 1 to 2% of your account. 1 to 2% of your account, that's what you should be risking per trade. So if you have $1,000, 1% of it. If you have $10,000, 1% to 2% of it. If you have $100,000, do the math, 1 or 2% of it, that is what you should be risking per trade. Why? Because it keeps you in the long run. Stop loss are non-negotiable. Stop loss are non-negotiable. It predetermines where you are going to cut your losses, right? This is trading is a business. It's not gamble. So you should know there's room for win and losses. Even in life, there are wins and losses, right? In every business. Mention the richest business or most successful business person, they're going to tell you the losses they encounter every year. Be it Elon Musk, be it Dangote, be it Warren Buffett, be it Jeff Bezos, be it, name it, they all encounter a series of losses every year. So the ability for you to cut short your losses is what keeps you long term in the game. My number 3 point is position sizing. You just need to adjust the size of your trade based on your account size and your risk tolerance. You don't want to overly just expose yourself. You have a small account, like most times I advise new traders to start with it with $100. You could stay profitable and grow it, or $1,000 now, and you're coming up with a small account and you want to over leverage yourself. You don't do that. If you over leverage yourself, you're automatically setting yourself for a loss. Your risk to reward ratio cannot be overemphasized. So by that, I mean that if you're taking a trade, remember you're risking 1 to 2% of that account, right? So 1 to 2% of that account, let's say you have a $1,000 account and you're risking 1 to 2% of 1,000, or let's say you have a $10,000 account, right? You have a $10,000 account and you're risking 1 to 2% of a $10,000. Automatically, you already know that 1% to 2% of a $10,000 is between $100 to $200, right? So you're risking $200 per trade. You risk $200 to make $600, right? That is 1 to 3. So the moment you make $600, you're solid. You take your profit, you're out of the market, you rinse and repeat the process the following day. So making $600, which is like 3% of that account in a single trade, is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely phenomenal, right? You just know that, okay, I did this today. Oh, I'm coming back tomorrow to repeat the process. Oh, then I'm coming back again. And this keeps you in the game. So even if you lose $200 from $10,000, you still have $9,800 to come back tomorrow and play the game. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to go out and over leverage all of your accounts. You put your $10,000 at risk, you blow half of it, you come back the next day, you blow half of it, and then you're done. And then you'll be like, oh, this game doesn't work. Oh, this is trash. Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, this is this. Oh, this is that. Oh, this is... Yo, you are actually the person that does work. Because if you work, you're going to understand that, yes, this is a business. And in every business, there's overhead costs. There's expenditure costs. There's a list for this expenditure. There's a list for staff salaries. There's a list for this. So this is like your business. You are the chairman and CEO of this business, right? You tell yourself, oh, I have a $1,000 account. I am only going to risk 2% of this account per trade, right? If you're risking only 2% of $1,000 account, that's like $20 or something. So imagine losing $20 from $1,000. It doesn't really feel like you lost anything, right? But then again, you can risk that and make an extra astronomical amount of money. So you need to be conscious of that. The goal of risk management is to survive long enough to let your edge play out over time, right? So you need to survive in the market long enough so that when your edge start playing out, you just be hitting your 1 to 3 risk to reward. You just be hitting take profit, hitting take profit, hitting take profit. So if you manage your trading system properly, right, your risk management is going to help you start reaping the fruit of your labor. Why? Because it's going to keep you long enough in the game. And number 3 bullet point on my list, which is the last but not the least, is trading psychology. I cannot overemphasize or buttress on the impact of trading psychology in the game. Look, your trading psychology is ultimate. Like, it's your mindset. It's what separates good traders from great ones. The market will test your emotions. The market will test your greed. The market will test your fear. The market will test your FOMO. By FOMO, I mean fear of missing out. The market will also test your revenge. The market is spiritual. I decided to say the market is spiritual because it knows. The market knows. The market knows when you are fearful, it's going to test it. When you are fearful, you'll be taking stupid loss. The market knows when you're greedy, it's going to test it. When you're greedy, you see money and you are now skitty. You came into this game to trade and make money, and then you make money. But greed, you're seeing for the first time maybe in your life, you're seeing $10,000. And you're like, What? No way. This is going to give me $1 million today. Yo, you've never seen $10,000 physical and you're seeing it for the first time and you're waiting for $10,000 to turn to $1 million, which you've never seen your whole lifetime. And what will the market do? It has tested your greed. It will now do what? Pull back and run you into a loss and hit your stop loss. And you will now lose your $10 in profit and your capital. Market will test that. The market will test your revenge. What's your revenge? The market will come and be like, oh, because you lost a certain amount of money. You're like, you know what? I'm going to get it back. I'm going to get it back. It knows your revenge trading. You take another trade. See, the market is so sensitive that it feels like there's a spot on of the market watching every one of us. So the market knows everything. So you want to be smart, you want to be intelligent, and you want to stay smart to outsmart the market. Look, we are not here to trade to make money. We're here to follow a trading plan, right? Once you follow your trading plan, the money is going to flow automatically. The money is part of the process. It's just like you're driving to work, right? You don't need to know what's happening on the left or the right side of the road, or it's going to happen eventually. Your business is to focus on your destination, which is following your trading plan judiciously. Once you follow your trade plan religiously, the money is going to come like a byproduct. Money is a byproduct of following your trading plan. So it comes without you stressing for it. All right. So you need to stick to your trading plan. Once you follow your trading plan religiously, the money is going to come without any stress. This is not gambling. It's only gambling. You know that, oh, I'm putting $1,000. I don't know if I make $1 million. No, like you need to think like a sniper. Like there should be some high level of precision. You aim for your target, you pull the trigger one time, and you give your target a headshot. If you really want to understand and learn better how to stay profitable in this financial market, how I can guide you through a step-by-step process and follow this process religiously and judiciously so you don't miss any of this step, just click the link below so you have an opportunity to be part of the Bread FC community. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. All right, thank you very much. Until I see you the next time, this is Bread FC, the home of profitable traders. Stay blessed. Peace.